first step in making salsa and molcajete, grill these serrano chiles. Careful, they're a bit spicy. They usually are very spicy, so watch out. And then I'm gonna add these cherry tomatoes. You can find them at your grocery local store. They're about $2 to $3 depending on the quality you want. You can get them organic. I love those because they have a really specific taste. Anything you make with those cherry tomatoes, from tomato sauce or anything, well, in this case I'm making salsa. As you can see, I actually washed them and put them on the cast iron griddle. You roast them until they're actually soft. Now we continue until we just keep roasting the tomatoes. Some of them will be sooner than the other, and you just let your chiles to cook until it becomes soft. You keep tossing them, checking them out, see if they're not burning, because you don't want them to burn or else you get a different flavor. As you can see, I'm moving them around, checking them not to burn. Some of them will stick to the cast iron skillet, some won't. Many people are gonna ask, well, what can I eat with this salsa? You can have a grilled steak, grilled chicken, or you can heat up some corn tortillas and queso fresco and have them, as queso rolls, and put some salsa on them. Anything, in the Mexican cuisine, they serve it with almost every little thing on the side as a garnish. You can have them with chips. You can have them with your eggs in the morning, like scrambled eggs or huevos rancheros. Any type of breakfast you want. You can just add a little spice instead of using bottled hot sauce, which I love too, but I prefer to have my own Mexican salsa on the side, and just eat it basically with whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's some delicious salsa. You're gonna be making your own. You can even make it for your family and be a nice show off, I guess, right? Alright, now as you can see, I'm taking out the chiles out of the cast iron skillet because I don't want them too overcooked. You don't want them too green, but as you can see, it's, you can still see some green in them, but that's the temperature, I guess I can say, of cooking the chiles, because if you don't cook them well, it will be tougher for you to grind on the molcajete. And now as you can see also, I'm choosing the tomatoes that I can see, and I'm judging that they're ready to be pulled out, because if you let them overcook, they're gonna kind of melt, and you don't want that, because you want each and every single cherry tomato. As you can see, this is how they look at the end. Now, this is my molcajete. Many of you are asking, where can I get one? Which one is the right one? Honestly, there are a few brands out there, but I actually got this molcajete from Marshall's back home when I was living in New York. I haven't found any other molcajetes like this in Marshall's, but I think I was a very lucky guy at the moment when I found one. Anyways, so once your chiles are a little bit cool, you can cool them off with the running water. Make sure it's cold, not hot. Peel the roasted skin off the chiles, then you put it in your molcajete, and you keep doing that with each and every single chile, and then you will do the same thing to the tomatillos. Not tomatillos, but cherry tomatoes. Sorry. So yeah, as you can see, I'm peeling everything off, and this is for the end of making the salsa. So we peel off the burnt skin of every chile and tomato, because you don't want that in your salsa, because it will give it a bitter flavor. You can let some go, and grind it up, and you will, with time you will start seeing the difference when you remove all the burnt skin of the fruit, of the vegetables like the chile and the tomatoes. But I recommend to just clean everything out. Now, so this is the head of the molcajete. Is you grind back and forth. There's actually a rhythm for it. It's not just mashing it, you're actually grinding it on the stone, and you will start seeing that it's turning into a paste. You rock it back and forth, side to side, and then with the same stone that you see in my hand, I'm pulling it back in the center, pushing it to the side, pull it in the center, back and forth. And as you can see, you might get a burn sensation in your fingers because it is chile, and chile serrano is very spicy. But if you like spicy, it's worth the pain. It's not painful, but the burn. As you can see, I'm actually using one of my fingers to push the chile paste back in the center, and doing the same thing over and over. Now I'm gonna start adding the tomatoes little by little, because if you overfill it, it will be harder for you to grind. Okay, so you keep doing that, and then as you can see, my tomatoes are already being peeled off to make this video shorter. Well, just keep adding the tomatoes, and you will see me how I'm gonna grind the tomatoes with the salsa, mix it in together, and you will see that it will start blending in, and you will start smelling the salsa. Let me tell you guys, once you become an expert making salsa, you will never buy store-bought canned salsa for your chips or anything like that. You will just make your own. You will amaze your family when you give them a quesadilla and you make the salsa, and you'll be a show-off. I'm telling you, you will be a show-off. Anyways, so yeah, just keep doing this. Keep adding all the tomatoes you need to be adding. As you can see, I added about maybe 20 tomatoes or less, and then you get to work. Little by little, careful, you might get some juice splattering all over the place, your sink. I do it on the sink because it's easier instead of doing it on the counter, because when you do it on the sink, you actually use your body weight to grind the tomatoes and mush everything together. As you can see, little by little, I'm squeezing them first, mashing up together, so I can just then move it little by little. And I'm not doing it fast because I don't want the juice that I'm making from the tomates to get out. So I removed some of the salsa because it was too much for me to actually grind it. So now, as you can see in the video, I'm actually fast forwarding it because it takes time and you will get tired, but it's worth it. Then you keep doing it until you actually see and how chunky you want your salsa. I don't like it too fine, I like it a little bit chunky. And then I add another batch of the previous tomatoes I was already mashing to make it more of less chunky. Alright, so there's another step that I like adding to this salsa, and this is cilantro. Some of you might not like it, but I really think that it tastes amazing with cilantro. As you can see, it's not a lot of cilantro, just a little bit of it, not too much. Rinse off your cilantro because it might have some dirt in it. Alright, so once you're blending in the cilantro with the salsa, you mash it, and I try to make it as fine as possible with the cilantro, but it's up to you. Don't forget to add the salt to your taste. I use Himalayan salt, it's better for your health. And if it's too thick for you, the salsa, if it's too thick, you can add a little bit of water. I don't like it too watery, I like it more thick. And well, this is the result. Let me see if you guys like it. If you do make it at your home, let me know. Write a comment below, give it a double tap with that little heart. I want to see how many people actually do it the way I do it, because I think it's a really delicious recipe, and it's really easy, and it's delicious. This is something I love making for my family, and I just have this any time of the day. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really hope you guys actually make this. If you do, send me photos or comment anything, see how it end up to you guys. Alright guys, so thank you, see you, bye.